Forget flashy new machines with all their electronics. When it comes to tractors, reliability is king. From the dusty fields of the 1960s to the powerhouse workhorses of the 2000s, some diesel tractors were built so tough, they're still working today, 50 years later. These are the tractors that never quit, the ones farmers swear by, the ones that defined American agriculture. In this video, we're counting down the 10 most reliable diesel tractors ever built in America. If you've ever wondered which tractors truly earned their legendary reputation, stick around because number 8 might just surprise you. Number 1. John Deere 4020, 1963-1972. When people talk about the most influential American tractors of the 20th century, the John Deere 4020 almost always comes up first, and for good reason. Introduced in 1963 as part of Deere's new generation line, the 4020 quickly became a symbol of modern farming and went on to sell more than 270,000 units, most of them powered by a rugged 6-cylinder diesel engine. Farmers were drawn to its combination of power, comfort, and straightforward engineering, which set a new standard for what a row crop tractor could be. Rated at around 95 to 105 horsepower at the drawbar and 101 to 128 at the PTO depending on configuration, the 4020 provided enough muscle to handle plowing, planting, baling, and even light industrial work. Its 6.6-liter diesel engine was built for longevity, delivering smooth torque across the rev range and proving exceptionally fuel-efficient for its time. Operators also appreciated the flexibility in transmissions, with the option of an 8-speed synchro-range gearbox or Deere's Power Shift, which allowed smoother changes on the go. Beyond power, the 4020 made strides in operator comfort. Deere offered improved seating, power steering, and hydraulics that were not only reliable but also responsive, giving farmers better control over heavy implements. In 1969, Deere even introduced a factory-installed rollover protection system, demonstrating a growing focus on safety. Many 4020s were also fitted with cabs that provided shelter from the weather, a real upgrade from the open-air designs that had dominated earlier decades. But what really earned the 4020 its legendary status was its durability and ease of maintenance. Mechanics and farmers alike admired its straightforward design, with accessible service points and robust cast-iron construction that could withstand decades of hard labor. Even today, many 4020s remain in active use, their engines still strong after thousands of hours in the field. Parts are plentiful thanks to Deere's huge dealer network, and collectors prize them both for nostalgia and for their practicality. In short, the John Deere 4020 didn't just represent progress in the 1960s, it set a benchmark for reliability that farmers would measure tractors against for decades to come. Number 2. Massey Ferguson 135, 1964-1975. The Massey Ferguson 135, produced between 1964 and 1975, stands out as one of the most beloved utility tractors of its era, and its reputation for dependability is still strong today. Built in Massey's Detroit, Michigan plant, the MF135 was designed as a versatile mid-sized tractor that could appeal to small and medium-scale farmers. At the heart of its success was the Perkins AD 3.152 diesel engine, a 3-cylinder, 2.5-liter power plant rated at around 45 horsepower. Though modest by modern standards, this engine offered an excellent balance of power and fuel efficiency, making it more than capable of handling everyday farm work such as plowing, tilling, hay baling, mowing, and loader tasks. Farmers often describe the Perkins diesel as nearly indestructible when maintained properly, capable of running thousands of hours without a major overhaul. Its simple mechanical fuel injection system and robust cooling design made it easy to service, which was a huge advantage for farmers who often did their own maintenance. The MF135 also earned admiration for its sturdy build and user-friendly design. It came with a choice of gearboxes, including 6, 8, or 12-speed transmissions, which gave operators flexibility depending on the type of work they were doing. Power steering was optional, but when fitted, it made loader work and tight maneuvering significantly easier. The tractor's 3-point hitch and hydraulics were strong and reliable, allowing it to handle a wide range of implements. Unlike many competitors of the time, the MF135 was known for its excellent weight distribution and stability, making it safe and predictable even on uneven terrain. What truly cemented the MF135's reputation was its longevity. Decades after production ceased, countless MF135s are still working on farms across America and beyond. Parts remain readily available thanks to Massey's continued support and the tractor's widespread popularity. Farmers who grew up with the MF-135 often describe it as the tractor that just always started and always got the job done. Its simplicity, durability, and fuel-sipping diesel engine made it a trustworthy partner on the farm. Even today, the MF-135 is often recommended for small-scale operators or hobby farmers who want a reliable, affordable machine that can keep going strong. Number 3. Allis-Chalmers D17, 1957. The Allis-Chalmers D17, produced from 1957 until 1967 in West Allis, Wisconsin, represented a major leap forward for the company and quickly gained a reputation as one of the most reliable mid-sized tractors of its time. While it was offered in both gasoline and LP configurations, the diesel-powered D17 was the model that farmers trusted for heavy-duty long-haul work. Its 6-cylinder 4.3-liter diesel engine produced around 63 horsepower, which gave it a noticeable advantage in torque and pulling power compared to many competitors in the same class. For farmers transitioning into larger-scale operations in the late 1950s and early 1960s, that extra muscle was exactly what they needed to handle bigger plows, discs, and planters. One of the standout features of the D17 was Allis-Chalmers' innovative Power Director transmission, a partial power shift system that allowed operators to shift on the go without using the clutch. This made it easier to adapt to changing field conditions, such as moving from hard to soft soil, without losing momentum. The tractor also featured live hydraulics and a live PTO, giving operators greater flexibility with a variety of implements. Farmers often praised the D17's hydraulic system for being both reliable and powerful, which made it particularly effective for loader work or operating heavy implements that required consistent hydraulic pressure. The D17 also won over farmers with its durability and ease of maintenance. Its blocky cast iron engine was designed to take abuse, and with regular oil changes and basic servicing, it could easily last thousands of hours. Mechanics found it simple to repair thanks to the straightforward layout of filters, pumps, and linkage systems. Even today, many D17s are still running strong, a testament to the tractor's overbuilt axles and sturdy frame. In total, over 84,000 units were sold, proving its popularity. For many farmers, the D17 was the tractor that bridged the gap between the small utility machines of the 1940s and 50s and the high-horsepower giants that would dominate agriculture in the decades to come. Its reliability, versatility, and simple but effective engineering make it one of the most respected American tractors of its era. Number 4. Ford 5000, 1965 to 1976. The Ford 5000, produced between 1965 and 1976, became one of the most trusted mid-size tractors of its era and remains a symbol of Ford's practical engineering. Positioned as a step up from the smaller Ford 3000 and 4000 models, the 5000 hit the sweet spot for medium-scale farmers who needed more power without the cost and bulk of the largest row crop tractors. Its heart was a rugged 3.8-liter 4-cylinder diesel engine rated at around 69 horsepower, which gave it enough muscle to handle serious tillage and planting duties while still being efficient and easy to maintain. Farmers consistently praised this diesel power plant for its balance of torque and fuel economy, often remarking that it could run long hours in the field without guzzling fuel like some competitors. Transmission options further enhanced the 5000's reputation. The most popular was the 8-speed manual gearbox, which was both straightforward and incredibly durable. It gave farmers enough flexibility to match ground speed with different implements while being simple enough to repair in the barn. Ford also offered the more complex Selecto-speed powershift transmission, but many owners stuck with the manual because of its bulletproof reputation. Other features that made the 5000 versatile included dual-speed PTO 540 and 1000 RPM, a strong 3-point hitch, and a dependable hydraulic system that could power a variety of implements with ease. These features allowed the 5000 to excel not only at plowing and planting, but also at mowing, loader work, and hauling. What really cemented the Ford 5000's reputation was its toughness. The cast-iron frame, heavy axles, and straightforward design meant it could withstand years of punishment without major issues. Even today, farmers who own one often describe it as a tractor that just won't quit. Parts are still widely available due to the popularity of Ford's 1000 series tractors, which share many components. For smaller family farms in the 1960s and 70s, the Ford 5000 was often the backbone of operations, a machine that could do almost everything and rarely let its owner down. That enduring dependability explains why so many are still running strong nearly half a century after production ended. Number 5. International Harvester 1066. When International Harvester introduced the 1066 in 1971, it marked a new era of power and durability in row crop tractors. Part of the company's highly successful 66 series, the 1066 quickly became a favorite among large-scale farmers who needed horsepower and dependability to handle demanding fieldwork. Powered by the DT414, a 6.8-liter six-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine, the 1066 delivered around 125 horsepower at the PTO and just over 105 horsepower at the drawbar. For the early 1970s, this was a serious step up in capability, allowing operators to pull larger implements such as deep plows, heavy cultivators, and wide planters that smaller tractors simply couldn't manage efficiently. One of the features that gave the 1066 its reputation for reliability was International Harvester's torque amplifier transmission. This two-speed power-shift system effectively doubled the number of working gears, giving farmers the ability to downshift under load without clutching. Combined with the standard 16 forward 2 reverse gear transmission, it gave operators versatility in the field while maintaining strength and durability. The tractor also featured a dual PTO 540 on 1000 RPM, hydrostatic power steering, and strong hydraulics, all of which made it adaptable to a wide variety of tasks. Farmers particularly appreciated the robust rear axle design and the overall heavy-duty construction, which meant the 1066 could endure long hours of heavy pulling without complaint. What really sets the 1066 apart is how well these tractors have stood the test of time. Many 1066 have logged thousands of hours and continue to work fields today with only basic maintenance. Their engines are known for being tough, and the relative lack of electronics compared to modern tractors makes them easy to repair and service. Between 1971 and 1976, International Harvester sold over 50,000 units, reflecting just how widely the model was adopted. For many farmers, the 1066 represented the pinnacle of IH engineering, powerful, durable, and reliable. Decades later, collectors and working farmers alike still seek them out, both as functional machines and as icons of American agricultural history. Number 6. John Deere 4430, 1973-1977. By the early 1970s, farmers were asking for more power, greater comfort, and better efficiency, and John Deere answered with its Generation 2 tractors. Among them, the John Deere 4430, produced from 1973 to 1977 in Waterloo, Iowa, stood out as a groundbreaking machine that built on the success of the 4020 while adding modern refinements. Equipped with a 6.6-liter turbocharged six-cylinder diesel engine, the 4430 delivered about 125 horsepower at the PTO, which was a sweet spot for medium to large-scale farms at the time. That turbocharger gave it extra pulling strength and improved fuel economy, ensuring that it could handle long days in the field with big implements without wasting diesel. Farmers quickly recognized the 4430 as a versatile machine that could manage plowing, planting, harvesting, and even loader work with ease. One of the most notable upgrades in the 4430 was its operator environment. John Deere introduced the Sound Guard cab with this model, a fully enclosed factory-installed cab that dramatically improved operator comfort. With reduced noise, climate control options, and better visibility, the Sound Guard cab was a game-changer. It allowed farmers to work longer hours with less fatigue, which was increasingly important as farms grew larger and equipment became more powerful. Combined with hydrostatic power steering and responsive hydraulics, the 4430 was not only strong but also comfortable and easy to control. In terms of reliability, the 4430 carried forward Deere's tradition of durability. Its engine was simple and robust, and the power shift and quad-range transmission options proved dependable when properly maintained. The hydraulic system, already a Deere strength, was improved for faster response and greater lifting power. Farmers valued how serviceable the tractor was, with easily accessible filters and grease points. Even decades after production ended, many 4430s are still in operation, often serving as backup or secondary tractors on large farms. The 4430's combination of turbocharged power, groundbreaking comfort features, and long-term reliability cemented its reputation as one of the most important tractors of the 1970s. It bridged the gap between classic simplicity and the modern era of farming technology. Number 7. John Deere 4440 1978 to 1982. The John Deere 4440, produced from 1978 to 1982, is often described as one of the most iconic tractors Deere ever built. Farmers affectionately call it the Iron Horse of the late 1970s and early 1980s, and its reputation for durability has only grown stronger with time. Introduced as part of Deere's 40 Series lineup, the 4440 built directly upon the success of the 4430, offering more horsepower, improved reliability, and comfort that made it one of the best-selling tractors of its day. At the heart of the 4440 was Deere's 7.6-liter turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel engine, rated at about 130 PTO horsepower. This extra power gave farmers the ability to handle larger implements and longer workdays with ease, making it suitable for both heavy tillage and row crop operations. One of the tractor's biggest advantages was its transmission options. Farmers could choose between the quad range, an innovative partial power shift system that allowed smooth shifting through 4 ranges, or the full power shift transmission, which gave operators even more flexibility and efficiency in the field. Both were known for their reliability and ability to withstand long hours under heavy loads. The tractor's hydraulic system was another highlight, delivering strong flow rates that made it ideal for operating larger planters, loaders, and hydraulic-driven equipment. Comfort was also a key selling point. Unlike many tractors of the past, the 4440 came standard with Deere's SoundGuard cab, which had quickly become a farmer favorite. With reduced vibration, better sound insulation, and optional heating and air conditioning, the cab made long days in the field far more manageable. Farmers appreciated not only the comfort, but also the excellent visibility and thoughtful operator controls. What truly cements the 4440's legacy, though, is its incredible longevity. Thousands of these tractors are still in use today, many with 10,000 hours or more on their engines. Owners frequently remark that routine maintenance, oil changes, filter replacements, and keeping up with lubrication are often all that's needed to keep them running strong. The rugged engine, overbuilt frame, and Deere's legendary parts support have made the 4440 a mainstay on farms even decades after its production run ended. For many, it represents the perfect balance of modern features and old-school toughness, a tractor that will always hold a special place in American farming history. Number 8. Case IH 7250 Magnum. When Case IH launched the Magnum series in 1987, it set a new benchmark for American tractor design. Among this lineup, the Case IH 7250 Magnum, built between 1990 and 1995, became one of the most respected high-horsepower tractors of the 1990s. Farmers needed tractors that could handle increasingly large implements as farm sizes grew, and the 7250 Magnum answered the call with raw strength and unshakable dependability. Under the hood, it carried the Cummins 14-liter 6-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine, rated at about 215 PTO horsepower. This engine delivered massive torque and exceptional fuel efficiency, quickly earning a reputation for being one of the toughest engines ever fitted to an agricultural tractor. Farmers who ran the 7250 Magnum often remarked that it seemed unstoppable, pulling heavy plows, planters, and grain carts with ease. The Magnum line was also famous for its transmission. The 7250 Magnum featured the full power-shift transmission with 18 forward and 4 reverse speeds. This transmission was not only smooth and convenient for the operator, but also incredibly durable under heavy use. Unlike some competitors' designs, which had a reputation for wearing prematurely, the Magnum's power shift became legendary for its longevity, often lasting well past 10,000 hours with minimal issues. Add to that a strong hydraulic system with ample flow rates, and the 7250 Magnum could run even the most demanding implements of the 1990s. The operator experience was also a step forward. Case IH outfitted the 7250 Magnum with a spacious cab that emphasized visibility, comfort, and ergonomics. Controls were thoughtfully laid out. The ride was smoother thanks to the heavy chassis, and noise levels were lower than earlier generations. For farmers spending 12 or more hours in the field during planting or harvest, these improvements made a huge difference. Perhaps the greatest testament to the 7250 Magnum's reliability is its enduring popularity. Even decades after production ended, many are still in daily use on large farms. Collectors also seek them out as symbols of the Magnum legacy. The 7250 Magnum combined American muscle, Cummins engine reliability, and Case IH's forward-thinking design into a package that remains one of the most celebrated tractors of its era. Number 9. New Holland 8870. The New Holland 8870, produced from 1994 through 2002, represented a bold step forward in tractor technology, while maintaining the rugged dependability farmers demanded. Part of New Holland's 70 Series Genesis lineup, the 8870 was designed to compete with Deere and Case IH in the high horsepower segment, and quickly carved out a loyal following. Equipped with a 7.5-liter Genesis turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel engine built by Ford, the 8870 produced around 190 PTO horsepower. This power plant became famous for its incredible torque curve, smooth performance, and fuel efficiency. Farmers soon realized that the Genesis engine was not only powerful but also long-lasting, often running well past 10,000 hours with only routine maintenance. One of the defining features of the 8870 was its advanced transmission. New Holland introduced the 16x4 full powershift transmission, which gave operators smooth and precise control across the entire speed range. Unlike some competing transmissions of the era, the Genesis powershift was both tough and reliable, making it a favorite for farmers pulling heavy equipment over long days. The tractor's hydraulic system was equally impressive, offering high flow rates that made it ideal for air seeders, planters, and other demanding hydraulic implements. Its dual PTO options and 3-point hitch added further versatility, allowing it to tackle nearly any farm task. The 8870 also stood out for operator comfort. Its spacious cab provided excellent visibility, ergonomic controls, and reduced noise, which made long shifts more manageable. The seat and control layout reflected New Holland's effort to design around the farmer, and many operators commented on how easy the tractor was to drive compared to older machines. These user-friendly features helped win over operators who might have been skeptical about moving into a more technologically advanced tractor. Today, the 8870 is remembered not only for its reliability but also for ushering in a modern era of tractor design. Many are still hard at work across North America, proving that the Genesis engine and New Holland's engineering were built to last. For farmers who lived through the 1990s and early 2000s, the 8870 remains a symbol of New Holland's ability to build tractors that combined cutting-edge innovation with time-tested durability. Number 10. John Deere 7810, 1997-2003. The John Deere 7810, produced between 1997 and 2003, quickly earned a reputation as one of the most versatile and dependable tractors of its generation. Introduced as part of the 7010 series, the 7810 was designed to deliver both power and adaptability for medium to large farming operations. Its 8.1-liter turbocharged 6-cylinder PowerTech diesel engine delivered around 175 PTO horsepower, making it strong enough for heavy fieldwork while still nimble enough for loader work, transport, and other daily tasks. The engine's reputation for reliability and efficiency became one of the tractor's greatest strengths. Farmers often praised it for starting easily in cold weather, running smoothly under heavy load, and delivering exceptional fuel economy compared to competitors of the time. The transmission choices further solidified the 7810's place among America's most reliable tractors. Operators could choose between the tried-and-true power-shift transmission, which allowed for smooth gear changes under load, or the more advanced auto-quad system, which blended manual and automatic shifting for greater flexibility. Both options were designed to withstand thousands of hours of hard work with minimal issues. Combined with strong hydraulics capable of handling modern implements, the 7810 was built to be a true all-rounder. Its dual PTO options, 540-1000 all-100 to the 3-point hitch, made it compatible with a wide range of equipment, from tillage tools to precision planters. Comfort and operator convenience were also highlights. The 7810 featured Deere's updated SoundGuard cab, which provided a quiet, climate-controlled environment with excellent visibility. Ergonomic controls, suspension seating, and an intuitive layout meant farmers could work longer hours without fatigue. Many operators who ran the 7810 remarked that it felt like the perfect balance between classic mechanical reliability and modern comfort. 2 decades later, the John Deere 7810 continues to be one of the most sought-after used tractors on the market. Its reputation for dependability, combined with the sheer versatility it offered, makes it a favorite among both working farmers and collectors. For many, it represents the pinnacle of Deere's late 20th century engineering, tough, efficient, and built to last. And there you have it, the 10 most reliable diesel tractors built in America from the 1960s through the 2000s. These machines weren't just tools, they were lifelines for family farms, and their legacy proves what real engineering is all about: simplicity, durability, and power that lasts generations. Which of these tractors do you think deserves the top spot? Or did we miss one of your favorites? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your tractor stories. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more classic tractor history, and hit that bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the machines that shaped American farming. Until next time, keep those engines running and those fields growing.